Welcome to therapy. Hey guys, my name is Rosa and welcome back to Therapy. Today we're doing a birthday seafood
MUKBANG.
I can't say that word. I would mess it all up. Yeah, so we're gonna eat some good food. I'll show y'all what's in here. But we're gonna eat some good food. We're gonna talk. Today I'm turning 27. I'm getting old, apparently, even though she's turning 27 in 3 months.
No, I'm not. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Okay. So I'm turning 27 today, and today marks 2 years of therapy. I'm excited. We're celebrating. We're about to eat. They're upset with me because I'm taking forever. So we're gonna get into this before I get beat up. Okay, you guys can get started. I'm gonna show the people what we are eating. So I got snow crab legs, seafood. It's all seafood. Snow crab legs, shrimp, potatoes, corn, and sausage. Cairo wants to see what's in my bag. Cairo, I will slap you. You better not. It's not for you. All right. So the topic is, approaching the end of an era, the 20s.
You old.
It's 3 more years, but years go by so fast now, it seems. I feel like a year took longer when I was a kid. But 3 years is gonna be gone at nothing, and I'm gonna be 30. So I just wanted to talk about what we've learned so far in this journey. Talk about
For the record, I'm not old. She's the old one.
oh my gosh,
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna ever be that person who lies about their age.
I'm not lying about my age. I'm being very honest.
Just accept it.
I'm not lying about my age. I'm gonna try this sausage because I don't really know. Oh, I want this beef or pork. Do you feel like you accomplished half of what you wanted to accomplish?
That's good. Yeah, for the most part, and
I gotta sit down too.
a lot more.
You feel like a lot more?
Yeah, because when I started off in my 20s, finishing undergrad, like my goal was to go to grad school, get licensed, find a job. Those are pretty much my goals. Get a car. I wasn't really big on buying a house immediately. But that's something that's changed. I want to start and look for a house.
Yeah, I don't think I like it playing with the gloves. I feel so... It's hard. I'm listening. Go ahead.
But, like when I was in college, I never imagined that I would have started this channel and YouTube and stuff. So that's something that I feel like I'm accomplishing that I hadn't even, planned on. What about you?
Yes and no. I feel like my goals changed as I got older and as different circumstances happen. Like I know one of my biggest goals was to graduate college, and now that I've done that, it's just like, okay, what next? Like what next now? Like, cause that's the growing up in a black household and being the only person to go to college and do that is like, okay, what else to do? And then like, I don't know.
But what are you doing? You're going to grad school, right?
Yeah, I'm going to grad school.
That'll be done in a year.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like college was the only goal I had. So, like, everything else was just, like, I don't know. Like,
on the back burner.
Yeah. I felt like, what was I trying to say? I feel like I don't know. Like, I was so focused on college, and I was so focused on, like, being the first in my family to graduate from college. Like, that's the only thing I could think about. So then those other goals that came along was just like, okay, I'll do it if I do. If I don't, I don't, or whatever. But now I feel like as I was so focused on, like, the things that someone of a 30-year-old or 40-year-old should be worried about when I was in my early 20s, and now that I'm, like, finally here in my quote-unquote late 20s.
It sounds like you're coming along to the idea.
Now that I'm here in this stage of my life, I feel like I wasted my early 20s. That's what I felt like. I felt like I was too mature. I was too focused on the wrong thing, you know, like buying a house and all that. Like, if I could tell my younger self to slow down and, you know, you don't need to get this house immediately, like, it's okay, I would have waited, honestly. Because I think buying a house is a lot. And then after the buying process, it's a lot. Like, owning the house and the upkeep on the house, it's a lot, especially if you're doing it by yourself. It is so much. It is a lot. But, hey.
But I don't like that you said that it was, you know, wasted, because you wouldn't have gotten to this point where you are now if you hadn't gone through that. Like, imagine everything that you've learned already. All the experience that you've had, either whether it was good or bad, you know, so that when you do make those next goals, you have that experience to, you know,
to look back on.
Yeah,
that's true. I can't do it with the gloves. I'm sorry. Try. I keep dropping everything. That's very true.
Yeah, I can't really open this leg. It's taking like forever.
It's true, but
yeah, I can see how. Yeah, you were really stressed. I mean,
listen.
Well, that kind of makes me think about, like, finances. I feel like when I first entered my 20s.
Damn, that corn was good. I want the corn. I don't care about nothing else.
I feel like I was smart with my finances, but I was also dumb. Like, I use that financial aid money.
Everybody do, though.
I know, but, like, think of what you could have done with that.
I think the younger 20s are for
you're
you
more
to
impulsive.
Make those mistakes.
Yeah, you're way more impulsive in your thinking. Why are you trying to give me a tutorial while I'm trying to do this video?
Go ahead, give me a tutorial, because I need it.
Look
This
at
one
you.
got all the meat right here, and I don't know how to open it. We don't have a cracker.
No, I should have got one. This is really good.
That corn was so good.
Oh, I have 2 corns.
Yeah.
But
Gang.
I feel like now I'm a lot more conscious with my purchasing decisions. Yep. Only buy things that I really, 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 really want.
Is that because I worry you?
Partially.
I don't want to be cautious. Like, I want to be cautious, but I don't want to forget to live, too.
That's my point. See, this is why we're friends.
I feel like, no, because I feel like you have the rest of
That's
your
the
life
point of life.
to be, you know.
You know, you see something, it makes you feel good.
That's cool.
Give me like 4 potatoes and
Uh-oh.
1 corn.
Uh-oh.
You've been watching my tutorial.
Uh-oh. I think it's going to break. Oh. Look at you. Hey. Let's dip this one in some butter. I don't really like butter like that.
Butter like crack.
Okay. Tell me how you really feel about it. Butter is life.
It really is. Boy, let me tell you, I eat all the butter. Butter.
I mean, it's good, but I could live without it.
Okay. There you go.
Hey.
But yeah. Do you have any regrets? Like, what's your? Do you have a big regret? Like something?
Yeah. I mean, not big, but I feel like, and that's part of like my journey too. I feel like when I was younger, in my early 20s, my anxiety kept me from doing so much. Like, this is something I've wanted to do for, like, since I was a teenager. And, like, imagine if I had started in college, how far I might have been by now, you know?
You wouldn't have known me, though.
I mean, maybe. But
you
you never
too
know.
famous for me.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But
But I mean, it may have not worked out right, you know. I may have not been mentally
ready.
you know. It could have gone left. So maybe it was
God's
a blessing
timing.
that it happened when it did. But I'm glad that it did. So yeah, that's like the only regret I can think about. What about you?
For a long time, my regret was like not finishing college on time.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I'm glad I finished when I did because I built a really good support system. Like, I feel like I have a strong support system, and back then I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that's why I feel like I was able to finish college. And like, that was a really, really huge regret for me. Like, that weighed so much on me, not graduating on time and not graduating when I'm supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as I got older, I just realized like shit's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. Like, I don't, you know, there's a reason for everything. And I couldn't see it at the time. But I think now my biggest regret would be like not being as open as I used to be. Like, I used to shut people out a lot. So it was just like, it was easier for me to deal with things. But like, as I got older, I realized like, okay, you know, you need people. People need people. And you need to have at least that one good friend around to like vent to and, you know, let what's going on, because you can't do everything on your own. As much as you want to and you believe to, you just can't. You need someone there to like be there for you mentally, spiritually, you know?
Not that. But yeah, I feel like I've kind of learned that too. I don't know. I just always felt like I can do almost anything on my own if I have to. And like, you know, I don't need anyone to help me. But it makes it so much easier when you do have someone to help you, you know?
It does.
And like learning to open up to people, and you know, because I mean that helps you learn that, you know, you're not the only one, and that's like part of why it's so you know, so much on you. When you hold that in, it's like you feel like you're the only one going through it. Future goals, I think for sure, like I said, I want to get a house. I want to keep working on therapy and seeing where that goes. Get married.
Yeah.
What future goals have you started setting for yourself?
I'm trying to retire. I'm tired of working for the man.
I'm right there with you.
I'm tired of working for the man. I want to, realistically, I mean, in a perfect world, I would retire by the time I'm 30. Realistically, I'm going to stay 40. For real. I'm trying to be married, trying to have somebody wipe me up, pop out a few babies. We, you know, traveling. I love to travel. So that's all I want to do with the rest of my time here on Earth is travel.
I want to do more of that too.
I want to have successful businesses where I don't have to micromanage and always be on there. Like, it just gets fixed, you know, and it's bringing in money. And I want to have, generational wealth for my kids. But I'm really trying to retire by the time I'm 40 for real. Like 35 for real.
Okay. You gotta put in the work.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I ain't, you know.
Right there.
Bro, just let me hit the lottery real quick, you know, invest in this business, flip it real quick, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's a possibility too.
Or marry rich, you know. If my rich husband out there, you know, he's this guy, you know. But yeah, I think if we talking about the next 3 to 5 years, my plan would be to start a business, some successful businesses, get married, have a baby, pop out some babies, and retire. What do you think today's generation biggest problems are as far as 20-year-olds?
I feel like,
That's social media.
God, that is
Yes.
spicy.
oh my gosh, like I feel like we had social media like most of our adolescence, not maybe so childhood.
That's spicy.
Oh, the corn. Oh,
God, that's spicy.
oh yeah, I had this.
Jesus,
poor baby. You should have took it.
Damn, that's what I get.
Oh, where's the water I
I'm
gave
about to
you?
get it and drink this wine.
I don't think the water helped.
So social media?
Oh my goodness. I feel like there's so much pressure, like feeling like you can't hide anything, you know?
That's very true.
And so they have so much anxiety.
Unrealistic goals.
Unrealistic goals. Oh my gosh.
No, I don't think that their goals are unrealistic. I think that the way we were brought up makes us look like their goals. Look at it like as though their goals are unrealistic. I feel like this generation is so headstrong as far as like
yeah, I mean
what
that's
they
a
want
plus.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I do agree, social media has destroyed. I feel like their goals are different from ours. Like the things they want out of life are different. Like I felt like we had our parents' goals versus they want to just be famous and like have life come so easy to them. Where so like we knew we had to work and stuff.
What were we talking about?
This generation and
the
mistakes
generation
they made, I think.
Yeah, I think in like the pressure of time, like instant gratification.
Yeah.
And so when it doesn't happen right away, they get so discouraged. And like, you know, I don't know. I mean, partially it's hindsight, you know, it's 2020. But like we've been saying, you know, you would tell yourself to relax. Tell yourself you have time. You don't need to put all this pressure on yourself.
But that's the thing. I feel like the way the world is, it doesn't allow us to feel like we have time.
Yeah.
It makes it feel like you have to have everything done, and if you're not doing something right because you're constantly comparing yourself to someone else's progress.
Yeah. That's true.
Fix my leg.
What are we talking about? Oh, what are your... Since you mentioned you're single, what are your thoughts now that you're in this part of your 20s versus when you were younger? Like, what have you learned so far?
Dating?
Yeah.
Trash. Seriously, this new age of dating is trash. Everything is online, and I feel like the man I'm looking for, I won't meet him online. I won't meet him in Baltimore. I feel like back then we didn't really have standards for when we were dating. Like we thought we had standards, but like being older and really realizing what you want out of life is like
and what you need.
Yeah. Yes, that's more important what you need versus what you want.
You think you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's different. I think it's just trash. It's like it's trash. It is trash. Don't be single. It's trash.
I don't plan on it, you know.
I don't know. I feel like two of my relationships could have been successful, but we were too young to like work it out, and like we had a strong foundation. We were young and dumb.
But I think, you know, every experience, every relationship
Teaches you
prepares
something.
you for the next one. Yeah.
I definitely believe that. I definitely. Before I used to regret the guys I dated, but the last two I dated, I felt like I've learned so much. Like one has taught me how to communicate. Another one, he just taught me what love is. Like even though it didn't work out, we were together for 7 years. I feel like I know what love is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this generation is trash. These is trash. Okay, they trash. I can't do that online dating. Everything is just they don't put the work in.
I mean, although I feel like some people our age still are into that, so not to say. I think it's just a preference, you know. You know what you want. You know that you won't find that online. Yes, I feel the same. I feel like when I was younger, I mean, I've only been with one person, so I don't have the most experience to fall back on. But being with one person, I feel like I've still learned and matured and. Yeah, but like I was saying, it has not always been this way. I've struggled with communication. He has struggled with communication. Hey. You being nosy? And just like maturity, what to argue, what to let slide.
Yeah,
what's
I think
not a big deal.
That's a big one. That's that's a big one.
And I think that comes with age too. Everything comes with age. And I think I'm feeling more comfortable with getting older because I feel like I didn't feel this way in a mental wise, in a headspace wise, any area wise when I was younger. And we glorify youth, in this culture. But when you look back, it's like you're like lost. You're like a deer in headlights, trying to figure it out.
Because you think you know everything.
Yes.
You don't know nothing at all. And it's funny because like people tell us that as we growing up, and you're like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're so old and da 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 da.
Yep.
But it's true. Like it's really really true. Like
it's funny once you get on the other side of it, you know.
It's definitely it. Like I be talking to my little cousins about things, and I just be like, yeah, I don't know. And they be like, you old. I'm just, heck, I'm old. Like, I'm old. Like, I'm old.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Leave Cairo alone. You are crushing his self-esteem. He is not fat. He is not fat. Oh my gosh, have you seen fat cats?
Cairo.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't play with him. No, like the really big cats who can't walk, can't jump. Cairo is athletic. He is slim thick for a cat, okay? He is the definition. Cairo is slim thick. Okay. We all have a little fupa.
That's why you look uncomfortable.
We have the same body type. If you're calling Cairo fat, you're calling me fat.
Oh, that's another question.
What?
Body image.
And self-esteem.
Yeah. And like how like now everyone's paying for a body and they're not valuing their body.
I mean, that comes down to instant gratification too. Like I don't bash people wanting to do that, you know. I understand that. If I had the balls to do it, I might do it.
I said that for a long time. I used to say that, like, if I had the money, I would do it. I would do it. But I think that now, like, that I'm working out and I'm, like, starting my health journey and stuff like that, I don't want to do it. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't want to do it because it's, like, the work and the gratification I did of doing it on my own. And then people are getting their body done, but they still don't maintain that body. And people think, oh, just because they got their body done.
It's like, you gotta be putting that work in.
Your body,
you gotta put it up. You gotta upkeep it. It's like a car, you know. It's not just a one-time investment, and so you're gonna be spending that money to upkeep it. But I don't know. If I had the money, I might do it. I mean, I would get a reduction.
Oh yes, Lord, that's something I would get done. I would get that done in a heartbeat so quick.
Cause this life, it'd be heavy, you know.
Listen. When I go home, I can't wait to take this
Linda.
bra off.
But that's about it. Like I haven't had a butt my whole life, and it just ain't happening, you know. This is the only life I know. I'm comfortable, you know. We've accepted each other. I feel like I accept my body more now. Like I want to work out. It feels good to work out, you know. It feels good to say, you know, I worked out today. And it's therapeutic. So I do it more so because of that, and less so much to fit a specific image. And I feel like when I was younger, that's where it was, you know. And I think it comes down to too, like your metabolism was a lot more quick back in the day. Like I would go to the gym, next day, stomach was flat. Takes a good 2-3 weeks for me to see something else.
Listen, when I go on that scale and I see them pounds dropping, I'm like, all right, I gotta go harder. Because it took me a long time to like appreciate this body. Like, because I used to be skinnier. So being on the heavier side, the thicker side or whatever, it's just like, whoa, what is this?
And it doesn't help, you know, people saying things, you know.
Oh, that gets on my...
That doesn't help. Like, you don't have eyes, you know. Like, everyone goes through weight gain, weight changes. Most people, you know. And some people deal with the opposite. They can't gain weight or they can't...
That used to be me.
Yeah.
Now I always tell my youngest self, be careful what you wish for.
Thank you for paying attention, because I'm just rambling. I think this thing is still recording, yeah. I'm just rambling. We have about an hour. That's a good amount. Unless there's something else you feel like...
I'm ready to get drunk now.
Yeah, so that is pretty much everything that I have learned, or we have learned thus far in our journey to 30.
I ain't 30 yet, okay?
You're on the closer side to 30, honey.
I'm midway, okay?
You're past midway. 25 was midway. It's gone.
God, you said it like that was years ago. That was only last year.
It's almost 2 years ago.
I will be a certain age in a few months. Let me just enjoy that, okay?
So comment down below if you found this video helpful, if anything we have said or talked about resonated with you, or if you feel like we left out some lessons. If there's a lesson that you wish you had knew about when you were younger that you have now learned, let us know. Let's share these experiences. Let's have these conversations. I just hope that this video helps someone. So give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want me to do more of these. This was the first one. It was pretty fun.
It was real fun. Good food too. Listen, that corn was banging. It was banging.
But yeah, let me know. And yeah, thank you guys for spending this anniversary/birthday with us. I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.